friends, welcome back to my channel. And today is such a beautiful morning here in my serene country of Belize. I just wanted you to see the beauty of it. Now let's get back to our regular scheduled program.
We will be doing an art product that I find very intimidating. And it's so intimidating that normally when I do reviews, it takes me about 2 weeks before I actually get a review on film. That's because I usually do a little research about those products and try to find out as much as I can so that when I present the product to you guys, I have already known about it and I've took a couple weeks to work with the product normally. But for this particular product, I did the review, but I have not worked with it. And there's a reason for that. It intimidates me. Now, what product do you think I'm talking about? Let me show you. The Caran Dache Luminance 6901 colored pencil. I'm hearing drum bells and singing going on in my imagination, and that's because when it comes to the best of the best, this is supposed to be the best there is, and it's highly intimidating. So intimidating I haven't even opened it up as yet. So we're gonna try this thing together. I don't know, it's not even a living creature, and I'm breathing, I'm sighing. I'm like, gosh, woo. I haven't even touched them yet. Oh my gosh. You see this? It's not a regular, I thought it was just a regular box, but there's a felt-like covering glued in the top cover. It's like, woo! Oh my gosh, these are presented like jewelry. Okay, so you have the little, I guess this is the official Thera Brochure to tell you that this is an official Caran Dache product. Let's put that to the side and we're gonna read it together. And these are set in the same felt like, but this is just a thicker. Oh my gosh, these are, what the heck? Wait. Let me see if I can get something here to show you this. You guys see this? Look. I hope it decides to focus and not on my fingers. What are those white things on the tip of the pencils? This has it. The green, this color has it. The blue has it. The lavender has it. It's on the red. There's a little on the yellows. What the heck is that? It can't be the white because the white is stationed here and it wasn't moving anywhere. What are those little things? You see it? Do you guys see it? Oh gosh, you don't want to focus on it. But it's there. It's these little white things. Look like the coloring pencil was mildewing or something. I don't know what that is. Anyway, let me get off that tangent and present these pencils to you. As usual, before I get started, I do have my disclaimers. I got 3 big ones. First up, I live near the major highway here in Belize, so you will hear the motor vehicles as they pass because it is a major highway, and in Belize the highway is like the freeway. I also live outside of the country where there's a lot of wildlife, particularly birds, so you will hear them chirping, calling, crying in my background. And I have 2 dogs who are right now supposed to be outside, supposed to be sleeping, but if anybody comes near their house or anything disturbs their slumber, they will bark. And now let's get back to these pencils that looks like they're molding. I was all set up to like, and they look like they're molding. I mean, it's like, OMG. Okay, so Caran Dache. Wait, is that written in? No, that's written in Español. Por favor, I have to be reading in Spanish. And my Spanish reading is not that Okay, this is the English. It says Caran Dache ASTM D6901 at the request of the Colored Pencil Society of America, the CPSA. The American Society for Testing and Material has developed a standard ASTM D6901 to determine the light fast level of a color pencil. With Luminance 6901, Caran Dache is the only brand to offer a set of 76 colors with 61 classified in the best category of light fastness 1 under the ASTM D6901. Every shade has been formulated using finely grounded pigments chosen for their purity, intensity, and resistant to UV. Certified FSC cut from California cider, the Luminance 6901 color pencil carry the FSC, which means Forest Stewardship Council label of guarantee of logging that is environmentally friendly, socially and economically durable. Caran Dache is a rarity among the world color pencil manufacturers, for it has obtained this label for both the type of wood used and its conversion in its Geneva's workshop. Whoa! Talk about tooting your own horn. Woo. I told you this is supposed to be the best of the best, the creme de la creme. So far, it already has a strike against it, because I don't know what these things are. But, I mean, I don't want to touch it with my hands. I'll just grab a piece of tissue and see if I could wipe it off. Okay, it seems to come off if I just use a piece of tissue and just wipe it off. So yeah. Ooh, you see that? Okay, I don't know what that was, but anyway, it seemed to be able to come off easily. Now let's go into testing these bad boys. Now, as per the Thera Brochure said, these are supposed to be the best light fast pencils on the market. Now, these pencils can be sold in presentations of 12, 20, which is the presentation I have. Wait, I have to go to the brochure again. It is in 12, 20, I believe there's 36. Yes, 12, 20, 40, and the maximum color pencil, which is 76. So, but they do sell it in max colors, which is 76. So if you want that, you can get it. And because they're one of the highest quality pencils with the best light fastness, they're also one of the most priciest coloring pencils. Now we're going to test these bad boys out and look at the pencil themselves. Now the pencil wood seems pretty good. It's not as heavy as I thought it would be, but it feels pretty good. When I did my research, it says that the size of the lead is 3.8 millimeters, which is pretty good. It says permanent color, and it has a LFI1. I guess that's for light fastness. And the wood grain is the Forest, I forgot the next word, Stewardship Council. So they have the FSC there. It has Caran Dache. It has a numbering code here. And then it has the color name, which is black or noir. And it has a color number indicator. And it also has the color indicated here. And it has the barcodes here. So I believe these can also be sold open stock. Okay, I'm done swatching all 20 colors. And in this 20 sets, we have black, slate gray, raw amber, burnt sienna, perylene brown, russet, yellow ochre, spring green, grass green, dark sap green, Persian blue, phthalo cyanide blue, light cobalt blue, manganese violet, anthraquinoid pink, permanent red, orange, golden bismuth yellow, lemon yellow, and white. It's a good collection, don't you think? So, the experience with watching was, and the reason why I went like, because when I did the light coloring, it felt good, but when it came to burnishing it to show the real trueness of the colors, it left the waxiness all over the paper. There's waxy film all over the paper, just like the Prismacolors. So I actually have to knock it off. Yeah. So I knocked off the waxiness. I have this permanent red here because I want to test out whether or not it is water soluble or not. So I have my, okay, it is not water soluble. So I'm thinking it's either wax based or oil based because it didn't smudge when I put water on it. And it felt good. The point didn't break. That's one thing I have to say. While I was burnishing, I didn't get any breakage of points. The point seems pretty hard enough. But now it's time for the color. Well, there's obviously very bright. Before I get to the color comparison, guys, it's obviously very bright. So now it's time to go to the comparison. Okay, for comparison, I have this it's a colored pencil practice and compare chart. And what I did was I took all the coloring pencils that I have and I made this practice and compare chart. As you can see, there's only one mango left to do, and that mango is for Caran Dache. And we're going to be talking about this practice and compare chart after I'm finished with coloring it and show how it looks compared to all these. I found some very surprising things when I looked at this in this light. So let's hop to it. I am finished, and after looking at this, I can say this. I don't want to say it, but this one here is more brighter than this. And this one is still more brighter than this. Of all the oil colored pencils that I have, this one here, I'm not sure if I reviewed it already, but I know I've used it, is more brighter than all of them. And it's actually more brighter than the Caran Dache. These are wax-based coloring pencils up here. And well, to be honest, all coloring pencils has waxed in it. What I have done for this practice and compare chart is that I segregate them into what they advertise is their most distinguishing feature. Like for instance, the Crayola, the Milan Big Lead, and the Prismacolors, those are known as wax-based. They don't have any oil additives in it, and they're not watercolors. So that's why I said wax-based here. And as you can see, the Prismacolor outdo all of them. These are the pastels. There's two. I have the pointers and the Stabilo. And as you can see, when it comes to the pastel, the pointer, the Stabilo outshine the pointer. And these are the coloring pencils that are called with oil base in them. And as you can see, this is the Raffine, this is the Marco Renoir, this is the Caran d'Ache, and this is the Polychromos. And as you can see, the Polychromos outshine both the Caran d'Ache, the Marco Raffine, and the Marco Renoir. And that's my dog. She's probably playing at something. But amazingly, the Polychromos is more brighter than the Prismacolor, and it was more a joy to work with than the Caran d'Ache. And with these, you have the chalkiness and the dust, so that could lend to its disadvantage with using with pastel coloring pencils, whereas the Polychromos didn't have any kind of film that came off it while you were coloring, unlike the Prismacolor and the Caran d'Ache that left behind that waxy film. The Polychromos didn't leave behind any, and it went down smoothly, even more smoother than the Prismacolor, and the lead was much more a joy to work with. Now let's go to our closing thoughts. Closing thoughts. After trying the best of the best when it comes to coloring pencils, I would say that the Polychromos is the best of the best. Maybe it may not be as light fast as the Caran d'Ache, but boy oh boy, the Polychromos are the best of the best. Invest a little bit, but you will not be disappointed if you get your Polychromos. And thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey. Now that I have got over my intimidation, and I am slightly disappointed because it looked like it had mildew growing on it, I'm no longer intimidated on using these, and I feel how it is to use them. I'll not fear these anymore. There is one more art supply that I am also intimidated of using, and I will show you that in another video. Thank you so much, guys, once again for joining me on this journey, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.